It's I guess is what we're asking is what's more of how do I word
I
this?
don't know. I was raised Catholic, and I mean, just very different.
The Buddha himself, he is a person who found this way, like he had got enlightenment and then he taught his teaching to us. And he is not a prophet and he's not a god.
He's just a person.
He is a person and he is a prince of his father. And his father was a king. His father is a king.
Okay.
Then he just left home or palace when he was 29.
Okay. To follow his own way, or
to discover, to find a way. Like, is there any way to end off the suffering?
Oh, okay.
Because everyone seems to be so suffered when he was outside at his first time.
Okay.
And he saw some few things that so suffer, like old people,
So
old
do you
men,
think it's possible?
old man. It's possible, and he has done it. He has achieved it.
Okay. With belief and
For himself.
For himself, he did study something from other Hindu monks.
okay.
But he found their techniques and their ways still not the way to get that way. They got some levels that is a little bit or higher than human beings, but still they're still reborn again. So his way is find the way not to get that again, because if you get that again, you'll still be, and then you'll be hurt or be suffer like that again. And finally, he found his own way, and then he achieved enlightenment, and he became Buddha, like a person. He became an awakened one.
So is that why you study? To learn how to
So
not suffer?
yeah, we study to understand it, try to eliminate it, don't use it or don't follow it or don't take it to control our lives. So we have to be aware of it and then control it, not don't let it control us.
Don't let anything control you.
Actually, they work by themselves like that, but if we put our minds over there and then follow it like this, follow them, and then it means they control us.
Okay.
So if you think about, you have ears, and then so what ears used for? And then it has to hear the sound or voice. If somebody they turn some music or song on, and then you have to hear it for sure. But if when it comes to your ear and then you like it and you follow it, you said, I need it more, don't stop it, please turn it back to me again. But they don't do that, and then you feel like you suffer because you cannot get what you want. Or if you don't like or dislike,
Right.
and then you had it, please stop it now because they don't like it at all. And it means you suffer again. So, and also it means thought one controls your life, not you control your life.
Okay.
So something like that.
So why do you wear the robes?
So it is just the way to protect our bodies. If you look at the people, especially Buddhist monks or Hindu monks, they always live in forests, and then especially go back to Buddha's lifetime. People at that time, they were not really rich or something, and this way is only, it's one way to have a simple life, like don't care about fashion or about have a good clothes good looking. Yes, just keep simple. And many of monks at that time, they just got some robes from the dead bodies. When people they died, and then they wrapped by the ropes or blanket or something, and then they took those bodies to the forests. Then some monks, if they did not have, and then they took it, and then they washed it, and then they dyed it to get a new color, but by the trees, from the bark of trees.
All natural.
Yes, all natural. They were trying to get the nature color, so the color that matched with the natural.
Oh, okay.
But now, from time to time, we get a new color. We call it chemical color, so,
Right.
which just look a little bit brighter.
But times have changed, so that's why it happens.
Yes.
Can women be monks?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Is that new, or have they always been able to be?
It's new in Thailand, but they had it since the Buddha's time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Female monks, they have 311 rules or precepts to follow. So male monks, we have around 227.
Okay.
But we have another women who practice Buddhism called nuns,
Okay.
and men too, but they only follow eight precepts. So in Thailand, in Laos, we or a few countries around here, we have nuns more than female monks.
But they're called nuns, but they study Buddhism.
Yes.
Okay. Because I grew up Catholic, and we have nuns as well with the habits and
So nuns here, they wear white collar.
yeah.
So cloth.
Okay.
They have to live in temple. But if they want to do that, they want to live at home, but they should not have something like sex or
Right. They keep a celibate life.
yes.
Okay. Now, what time is there an age that you should start to become a monk, or can you do it at any age? Or
So not younger or not lower than 7.
okay.
So if you are 7 years old up, and then you can become a novice. I mean, if you are younger, 20 years old. But if you are 20 years old up, and then you can become monks.
Okay.
So novices, they have 10 precepts.
Okay.
So it's different.
Right. Okay.
And then you can become anytime, any age.
How long have you studied?
I've been a monk for 8 years.
Oh, wow. And you? How long?
But now,
14 years.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you'll be for life then.
we don't know, but we can stop anytime when we want.
Okay.
So it's free choice too.
So in the meantime, do you all live together?
One
live in your own
temple,
homes?
there are many monks, and monks have to live in temple, at temple. And so, like this temple, there are around 200 or 250. Then some novices, if they don't have enough rooms, and then they have to live or stay in one room. But monks, we are not allowed to.
You have your own room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not more than one.
Right.
per
Right.
monk.
Yeah.
In one room.
Whereas the novice, they can have 2 or 3 in one room.
Yes, depends on that room, how big it is, how large it is.
Okay. Cool. And you enjoy it? Yeah. No, that's good.
I like the way of thinking.
I like the belief.
Thank
It's happy. It's
Like you
spiritual.
said, the path to happiness.
So when you look, it's my own opinion. So when I look into monks or people that they talk about trying to eliminate the suffering or trying to be happiness, it sounds like we need only happiness. But if you practice Buddhism, it's not about gaining the happiness and eliminating thing that the suffering.
Right.
So when we practice, we try to go in the middle way. I mean neutral.
Yeah.
Don't try to go to
Not
the
getting happiness.
side. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
calm.
yes. But the neutral itself, it's still impermanent. I mean, our feeling or our needs that we want this way, and sometimes we want it, sometimes we don't, and then it's impermanent. And this part too. And then just only the great way. The great way is just only about, like I said, so don't try to follow them like this, like that, because they work like that. If you use your life to follow them, it never ends. It ends in your mind, and
Right, for sure. A lot of people could benefit from Buddhism because there's a lot of unhappy people.
hopefully.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
excellent.
is everyone allowed to use a phone?
We don't have to, but now the world is
With technology.
new. I mean,
Are there
It's-
certain things that you're not allowed to use it
yes,
for?
yes. But it's the good way for us to use to publish Buddhism as well.
For sure, for sure.
So 1,000 years ago, monks they only traveled between village to village.
Oh,
but
okay.
now we
Just
do-
by word
yes,
of mouth
Yes. Now we use this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
to share it.
Are you allowed to use the internet and look up stuff?
I am on Facebook and I am on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering what stipulations you're allowed. Does anybody look at what you look at, or?
No, it depends on yourself.
Oh, okay.